So once again, good morning. And here we are studying the classification of the compressor based on different parameters. In front of you, there are two parameters. The first parameter is related with the compressor pressure. Compressor pressure, if it is up to 1.1 bar, okay, 1.1 bar, okay, so that particular compressor is known as a low pressure compressor. Means if your compressor is producing the pressure up to 1.1 bar, then that compressor will be known by the name of low pressure compressor. If the pressure it is lying in between 1.1 to 7 bar, then that compressor will be known as a medium pressure compressor. And if that pressure will go above 7 bar, then the compressor will be known as a high pressure compressor. This is one another parameter which will be or which can be used in the classification of the compressor. In the same fashion, as far as pressure ratio is going to be concerned, the compressor are subdivided into fan, blower and compressor category. And that particular thing, that particular point, that beat we have discussed and I have given it, I have given its write up also. Okay. So just one addition in that classification, please write down. Compressors, 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 compressors are further classified, further classified, further classified on the basis of, on the basis of pressure generated by it, pressure generated by it, generated by it. If the pressure of compressor, if the pressure of compressor is up to 1.1 bar, is up to 1.1 bar, then such compressors are known as, then such compressors are known as low pressure compressor. Then such compressors are known as low pressure compressor. Low pressure compressor. If the pressure, if the pressure of compressors, of compressors is in between 1.1 to 7 bar, 1.1 to 7 bar, then such compressors are known, such compressors are known by the name of, by the name of medium pressure compressor. Medium pressure compressors. medium pressure compressors. And if the pressure of compressors will be raised, and if pressure of compressors will be raised beyond 7 bar, then such compressor then such compressor then such compressor is known by the name of high pressure compressors. High pressure compressors. High pressure compressors. Okay. Then give the heading positive displacement compressor. Positive displacement compressors. Positive displacement compressors. Now friends, what do you mean by positive displacement compressors? Okay. In a positive displacement pump, we have seen the concept of positive displacement. Means some of the volume of your liquid was positively displaced by the piston in the pump. Am I correct? Then in positive displacement type of the compressor, the principle of working is the same. Means in positive displacement compressor, there is a reciprocating action and the volume of air is positively displaced by the internal mechanical element of your compressor. Which are those internal mechanical element? It may be either piston or lobe or the rotor. यानी कि कंप्रेसर में क्या होता है कि जो वॉल्यूम ऑफ एयर है वो पॉजिटिवली डिस्प्लेस की जाती है और उस पर प्रेशर एक्सर्ट किया जाता है, एंड दैट्स व्हाई दैट पर्टिकुलर कंप्रेसर इज नोन एज अ पॉजिटिव डिस्प्लेसमेंट कंप्रेसर. और एयर को प्रेशराइज कैसे किया जाता है, डिस्प्लेस कैसे किया जाता है? इट इज आइदर बाय यूज ऑफ द पिस्टन और लोब और रोटर. पिस्टन का यूज करके या लोब का यूज करके या रोटर का यूज करके यहां एयर वॉल्यूम डिस्प्लेस किया जाता है. अंडरस्टैंड? सो राइट डाउन these compressors are principally similar. These compressors are principally similar to the reciprocating compressor. These compressors are principally similar to the reciprocating compressors where the volume of air is positively displaced. Volume of air is positively displaced by piston oblique lobe oblique rotor. Piston oblique lobe oblique rotor. Okay. Now this is the first type of the compressor reciprocating compressor, or we can call it as a single acting or single stage reciprocating compressor. Write the name, give the heading, reciprocating compressor. Reciprocating compressor. Reciprocating compressor. Now we will check, we will see first of all the construction of this reciprocating or single acting or single stage reciprocating compressor. Understand? Now let us start with the first part in this construction, crank and connecting rod mechanism. So again and again, I have not shown in this picture, only you can see the connecting rod. And here, this is the piston and this is the piston pin, which you can see here. Okay. So this is the connecting rod mechanism, means connecting rod, it has been connected to the crank. Crank is connected to the crankshaft, and this crankshaft is connected to the मेन शाफ्ट और रोटेटिंग शाफ्ट ऑफ योर मोटर. मोटर का शाफ्ट जब मूव होता है तो क्रैंकशाफ्ट मूव हो जाता है. क्रैंकशाफ्ट जब मूव होता है तो क्रैंक मूव होता है. क्रैंक मूव जब होता है तो कनेक्टिंग रॉड डिफरेंट एंगल लेता है, और जब ये कनेक्टिंग रॉड डिफरेंट एंगल लेता है और उसकी वजह से क्रैंक डिफरेंट एंगल लेता है थीटा, पिस्टन उसकी वजह से रेसिप्रोकेटिंग एक्शन में आ जाता है. सो हियर पिस्टन विल मूव इन अप एंड डाउन डायरेक्शन. ऊपर नीचे जो पिस्टन है वो यहां होगा जब हम मोटर स्टार्ट कर देंगे तब. सो क्रैंक इन दिस कनेक्टिंग रॉड मैकेनिज्म इज फॉर द पर्पस ऑफ डिस्प्लेसमेंट ऑफ योर पिस्टन. पिस्टन का डिस्प्लेसमेंट होने के लिए और उसको रेसिप्रोकेटिंग एक्शन मिलने के लिए ये क्रैंक और कनेक्टिंग रॉड मैकेनिज्म है. सेकंड अरेंजमेंट इज पिस्टन एंड सिलेंडर अरेंजमेंट. हियर यू हैव सीन द पिस्टन एंड द सेकंड थिंग इज हियर सिलेंडर. हियर देयर इज अ सिलेंडर. Okay, so what is going to be happen? The piston is going to reciprocate in the cylinder. So this is the cylinder and piston arrangement. Okay, so if this is the inner area of your cylinder, then piston is going to fit closely inside that cylinder, and it is moving up and down motion or left and right condition, left and right position, means the reciprocating action of the piston will be takes place inside the cylinder. Okay, the third and very much important part is nothing but the inlet and outlet port. Understand? So here we have named it as a suction side and a delivery side. Suction side means inlet port, जहां से एयर अंदर आ जाती है, सिलेंडर में आ जाती है, and delivery side is the outlet port where the pressurized air or gas will be sent to the outside for its use, for its application. And here the two walls are very much important. In suction side there is a suction wall. जहां इनलेट पोर्ट है वहां सक्शन वॉल लगाया है, और जहां डिलीवरी साइड है वहां डिलीवरी पोर्ट लगाया है. डिलीवरी पोर्ट है वहां डिलीवरी वॉल लगाया है. So this suction wall and this delivery wall, this is the suction wall and this is the delivery wall. Both the walls are playing very vital role in the compression process. Okay, and what those walls are going to perform, we are going to see in the working. And then you can experience, you can observe the cooling jackets. So this is somewhat or little bit one kind of the addition of the mechanical element in your design. So here you can see the cooling jacket. Cooling jacket number 1, cooling jacket number 2, and here there is a cooling jacket number 3. Okay, so 3 cooling jackets are provided over here. Why such kind of the cooling jackets are provided, and what exactly is happening in a cooling jacket? So either in cooling jacket there is a liquid, and most of the time that liquid is in flowing condition, and that liquid absorbs the heat generated during the process. अब आप कहोगे कि यहाँ हीट कहाँ होती है, कैसी होती है, क्यों होती है? The simple way is, when you are pressurizing air or the gas, as per as thermodynamic properties of the gas is going to be concerned, when you are going to exert the pressure on some gas or air, its temperature is going to be increase. जब आप गैस या एयर का प्रेशर इंक्रीज करते हो तो उसका जो टेम्परेचर होता है, दैट टेम्परेचर इज गोइंग टू राइज. अंडरस्टैंड? एंड ड्यू टू द राइज इन दैट पर्टिकुलर टेम्परेचर, अगर वो टेम्परेचर बियॉन्ड लिमिट के चला गया या ज्यादा हो गया तो योर मैकेनिज्म will not function properly. So there is a need to remove that heat from your mechanism, from your machine. And how we are removing it? We are removing it through cooling jacket. This particular cooling jacket structure is cubular in the nature. You can observe its shape and its size. It is cubular structure, and through that cubular structure water has been circulated. इस cubular structure से क्या किया है कि water जो है वो circulate किया गया है, और सिलेंडर के आउटर वॉल से ये वाटर सर्कुलेट किया गया है. तो सर्कुलेशन में क्या होता है कि वाटर कमिंग थ्रू पाइप, it is absorbing the heat, because you know that heat transfer is always going to be observed in the body which has two different temperature. एक अगर हॉट बॉडी होती है तो एक कोल्ड बॉडी होती है. उस कंडीशन में हॉट बॉडी से कोल्ड बॉडी तक जो हीट का ट्रांसफर हो जाता है, दैट इज अ नेचुरल फिनोमेना. तो यहां जो हीट जनरेट हो जाती है कंप्रेसर में, वो हीट कूलिंग जैकेट से जो बहने वाला लिक्विड है, कूलेंट जिसे बोलते हैं, या कभी कभी वो वाटर होता है, पानी होता है, तो उस पानी या कूलेंट से वो एब्सॉर्ब किया जाता है. एंड व्हेन हीट इज गोइंग टू बी गेट एब्सॉर्ब, टेम्परेचर ऑफ योर सिलेंडर इज गोइंग टू बी डिक्रीज, एंड दैट वट एवर हॉट वाटर, अभी पानी ने या लिक्विड ने अगर उसका टेम्परेचर ले लिया तो it is but natural that it will means its temperature is going to be increase. पानी या लिक्विड का टेम्परेचर इंक्रीज हो जाएगा. लेकिन वो पानी सर्कुलेशन में है, वो पानी जब सिलेंडर वॉल के इस क्यूबुलर स्ट्रक्चर से बाहर निकलेगा और जब एटमॉस्फेयर में आ जाएगा, तो पानी गर्म होने के वजह से या वो कूलेंट गर्म होने के वजह से वो अपना जो टेम्परेचर है, अपनी जो हीट है, वो हीट एनवायरमेंट में रिलीज कर देगा. और जब वो एनवायरमेंट में रिलीज कर देगा तो फिर से उस लिक्विड का टेम्परेचर नीचे आ जाएगा और फिर से वो सर्कुलेशन में आ जाएगा. दैट इज अ वेरी सिंपल मैकेनिज्म एंड इट इज टोटली बेस्ड ऑन द थर्मोडायनामिकल कंसेप्ट. बट कूलिंग जैकेट इज वेरी मच इंपॉर्टेंट टू कंट्रोल द टेम्परेचर ऑफ योर सिलेंडर in the compressor structure. Understand? So here the reciprocating compressor or single acting reciprocating compressor or single stage reciprocating compressor structure is in front of you. अगर आपको एग्जाम में किसी ने पूछा कि ये क्या है, तो you should be in a position to tell कि reciprocating compressor, single acting reciprocating compressor या single stage reciprocating compressor, it is one and same. Understand? So I request you, so without wasting much of time, you please concentrate and please copy down this figure below the heading of the reciprocating compressor. Your time starts now.